Hello everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to another episode of Warhammer Combat Cards with Shinto Bean. Now what better way to start off the new year than with a new Warlord? So here we are with the 4th Tyranid Warlord, the Swarmlord at long last. Many players have been asking for this guy and he has finally made it his way into the game. And he is a beast. At 64 points, he's one of the more expensive Warlords, but he has a whole lot of health, lots of melee damage. He's got shield for his trait, and an interesting special rule that reduces the enemy's attack at the end of each of their turns, depending on which attack they used last. So definitely a very durable Warlord, very powerful stats-wise, and you can see that at level 1 he has 230 health, but his first upgrade is health, so he gains 30 stats per upgrade, bringing him up to 290 health. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade him here. We got these 2 copies of him from the campaign Warlord pack, and actually you can see here, so at level 3 he goes up to 96 damage and 320 health, so pretty amazing. Now I have a pretty small setup here, only 5 bodyguards, and I'm thinking that since he is a very powerful melee warlord, it would be good to go maybe ranged for the first part of the battle, and then at the very end when the Swarmlord deploys, switch over to melee. So that's what I'm going to try to go with here, and I'm actually not filling up my entire deck of points. This is only about 160 points worth of units, because my Tyranids are such a low rank in ranked mode. I think it'd be too easy if I just filled up all the points. So we're going to go with this and see what happens. So let's go ahead and deploy, and hopefully the Swarmlord will get to see some action himself in this battle. I haven't really been playing much Tyranids in ranked mode for quite some time. They just don't seem to perform quite as well as some of the other factions. But we are up against the Eldari, the Zephyr Blade leading them, and he is at level 4, so not too high. So we're going to go ahead and put down our ranged units here at the beginning. And let's see, we'll put down the Tyranid Warrior over, we'll put it on the left side. The Biovore is in the middle with Barrage, and then they have a shield, shielded Psyker there in the middle. We'll put down the Hive Crone on the right side. So they'll probably be going Psychic with their first turn. They do have the initiative. So, and it looks like they are debuffing my ranged attack. That is not what I like to see when I'm going ranged, but we'll just have to deal with it. So you can see there the Swarmlord's special rule just activated at the end of the enemy turn, debuffing Psychic. So they'll be doing less Psychic damage next turn. The AI really likes to go for the Psychic attack if you don't have any Psychers on the field, so they'll probably continue going Psychic there, and then the Swarmlord will continue debuffing the Psychic. Of course, they're debuffing my range too, so all around, everyone's doing less damage. It's a pretty cool little animation, though. I really like the little visual they have for the Stormlords, or not the Swarmlord's special rule. So, starting to kill some things here. The Hive Crone took down the Wraith Guard on the right. The Akathis keeps regenerating his health, but we'll be able to take it out next turn. But they do have a very big ranged attacks charged up, so they might be switching over to ranged soon, which could deal some serious damage. I'm not really sure if these ranged units are going to be able to pull this off here. The Biovore at very low health, and it is going to die to the counterattack of that Shadow Seer. The Hive Crone is also taking some damage as well. So this is not going so well. Really kind of need the Exocrine in this deck, I think. But what do we want to do here? Well, I think I'm going to just deploy this little Spore dude in the middle. And we'll see if they switch to ranged, and yes they are. So the Ranger dealing a massive amount of damage, taking out the Spore in one hit, and then down goes the Hive Crone, and the Tyranid Warrior is the only one of my ranged units left. It's not looking so good. Got the little debuff for the ranged attack, but let's go ahead and deploy our Swarmlord and see if he can just wipe out everything on his own. Now we do have a very big, a decent melee attack charged up here, but it's going to be kind of wasted on that low health Shadowseer. But yeah, that's pretty much the only option we have, so let's go ahead and do this, and we will wipe out the enemy front line in one turn, which is nice. 101 damage from the Swarmlord. This will force the enemy Warlord to deploy. We still got the shield up, which is good. The enemy's got an outflank there. And then, okay, they've got some very big aircraft. This thing's only at level 2, but still, with the Zephyr Blade special rule, they're doing a whole lot of damage here. Going to be able to take out the bodyguards. So yeah, not looking very good, but the Swarmlord just has so much health, and with the debuff there, they're going to be doing less range damage. With the melee attack, the only thing counterattacking is the enemy Warlord, so I think that the Swarmlord will actually be able to survive here. See how much damage they do. That's quite a bit, but not enough to take out the Swarmlord, which is at 290 health. So, and its melee attack is powerful enough to slice up that Zephyr Blade and claim victory for the Tyranids there. So, pretty powerful, as you can see. I mean, my bodyguards just got destroyed very easily, but the Swarmlord was able to take care of business there at the end. So, I'm pretty excited about this guy. I really, the model is amazing, and it looks like it'll be a pretty fun one to play. I think there's some flexibility. You could either go with ranged units or psychers for the bodyguards, and there's the little notification for the Swarmlord. Yeah, you can see in the shop you can actually, if you're willing to spend a whole lot of money on plasma, you can get some extra copies of the Swarmlord as well. I probably won't be doing that, but yeah. Looking forward to using it at level 3 though, for sure. With that melee upgrade, it's going to be a very monstrous Warlord indeed. So, let me know what you think of this new Warlord, and any ideas you have for different strategies you could use with him. I'd be interested to hear about that. And of course, in the future, I will be actually using all the points in my deck with this guy. But that's it for this introductory video. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.